Hi all, I'm Chase. This is my 2021 Harley-Davidson Pan America, and notice I said 2021. Yeah, mine is a very early Pan America. Mine is a March of 2021 built Pan America. Supposedly these are the worst. So today's video is, well, we're going to talk about that. These are the worst Pan Americas that you should never buy these. They're absolutely terrible. They're all broken down and screwed, and they're gonna explode for no reason. My bike is now, it's April. It's 4 years old. It's in preschool, so it's still in great shape. It still does everything I want it to do. Oh, it's still vicious and angry. Ah. Yeah. Everything's still working fine. I've got about 14 or 15,000 miles on it at this point. I'm almost due for another service, oil change and all that stuff. I'll be doing it soon. But I don't know if I lucked out because I got an early, a very early one. The only things I've ever had to replace on this were, let's see, I've replaced the battery, and let's see. Oh, and radiator hose. It was a radiator hose that I had to replace. Actually, I didn't replace it. This was replaced by the dealer because it was all under warranty. The only thing I've ever done is I've added some bags to it. A radiator grill, just so something gets kicked up, doesn't bust through the radiator. Some risers on the bars, a windscreen. Really, I mean, just amenities that were I needed for travel, because I wanted to travel for a distance. A seat. I did change the seat out because the original seat on my Pan Am, after about 3.5 years or 3 years, that foam had started to break down and it was like sitting on rocks. Yeah, it sucked. So one thing Harley needs to fix is their foam. Man, it sucks. Granted, when I first got it, it was not bad, I will not lie. But their foam breaks down so fast. So, I don't know. I see all these people that are like, oh, my stator blew up, my fuel pump went out a whole bunch. It's went out like twice or 3 times, or I'm on the original fuel pump still. Now, I'm not saying that stuff couldn't happen to me. I mean, knock on aluminum? I don't know. But I don't know if they took extra care when they were putting this bike together, because it was one of the first ones that was going to be out. And it's not like my bike hasn't seen use. I mean, you guys see my gravel road. It's not exactly an easy ride, and it's not like it's all, well, he's only ever taken it on, you know, flat, nice paved road. No, last video you'll probably see, or the video before that, where I literally just decided to go on the long way up to the main road, and it's nothing but gravel and dirt and broken pavement, and it's bad. It stood up to that. My heated grip's still where this is still the original controls and everything too. Now, granted, I do keep my bike clean. I check fasteners constantly. I'm an OCD kind of person, so if I get an idea in my head that something may be wrong, man, I can't help myself. I go full bore on it. And that's a kind of a failing of mine, but I don't know if I lucked out. I may have. maybe, now this is the more likely thing, the Pan Ams have a bad rap. At least the early ones do. And I'm wondering if that's because, like everything else in this world, there are a very vocal few that, man, they will just rail on how bad a Pan America is because they had a bad experience themselves. I mean, I remember watching a video, the guy got a Pan America, I mean, they had just come out. We're talking like, I mean, it must have been the first week they were out. He got it, and I think it was the cam chain tensioner self-destructed, and it pretty much just smoked the whole engine. He traded in the bike. It had like 500 miles on it, and he just traded in the bike, never gave it another chance, said I'll never buy another one. And I get that, but you know, these are few and far between things. Here, I have a perfect example of this. Aprilia came out with their 660 bikes. They're little sport bikes. I don't know what they are, Tuonos, all that stuff. I don't know if it was the Tuonos or just the 660 sport bikes or whatever it was. But I think the cranks were literally self-destructing, or the pistons, or, you know, something was going very bad with them, and they would just self-destruct. And these are great bikes. Why would you just, like, take it back to the dealer after it's self-destructed and then not get another one? Yes, stuff happens. It does. It happens. But railing on it, I don't know. I think there are a lot of guys. Remember, this was, in 2021, this was the best-selling adventure bike in the United States. So that means there are a lot of 2021s out there. Now, how many of those 21s are still on the road? I'm going to guess a lot of them. And here's the thing, you don't hear from guys that aren't having problems. Guys that aren't having problems are just out happily riding. And I've seen 2021s with 40,000, 50,000. I think there's one that I've seen with like 70 or 80,000 miles on them. So, I don't know. The only thing that I don't like about my 2021 is there's no ability to add a quick shifter. And yes, that kind of sucks. But I've never had a quick shifter. So it's not like I'm missing something. I just think it'd be a nice, cool little feature. So, but I think that's I see a lot of, like, I've been checking Facebook and stuff lately, and I see a lot of guys asking, oh, I'm looking at a 2021, it's only got 700 miles on it. Do you think it might be okay? Yeah, dude. Yes, it'll be okay. You do know that you can go out and get a warranty on these bikes, an extended warranty, and be just fine. I have an extended warranty on my bike. If it blows up, if it the cam chain tensioner disintegrates and just smokes the whole engine, I get a new one from Harley. I mean, this is, you know, it's a crazy thing, but I think that's, pessimism has taken over the world, and I think it's made it worse because people won't give things a second chance. And honestly, it's really a great bike. Even the 2021s, they are really, really great bikes. Yes, maybe you have a chance for the stator. I think the magnets in the stator come loose, but mine is still running. I think I'm really close to the 15,000 mile service, so I'm gonna have to do like an oil change and all that stuff. But mine's still fine. I've never had to put a fuel pump in it. It doesn't make any noise. Of course, I think there might be a secret to that. I don't leave a lot of room in my tank for air, and there's something about like an unlined aluminum tank and ethanol and causing some kind of corrosion or a problem. So whenever I come home, my bike always has a full tank. So take that how you will. I don't know if that's why I don't have a problem and other people do, but we'll see. We're still finding out. This is a 2021. I've got over 4 more years of warranty on it, so we're gonna see. Let me know what your guys' experience has been. if you have a 2021 or 2022 or 2023, 2024 has got the stator upgrades and the batteries and all that stuff, so you're probably not going to have too many problems. But everybody before that, hey, let me know. Also, let me know if you are looking at one. Yes, there is a potential for a problem, but that's everybody. I mean, you never know. I mean, like, sorry, Fridays and Mondays. You know, we used to joke that you don't want anything built on those days. Also, like and subscribe. Click that ding to be notified of any new videos I'm coming out with. Man, I love all these little purple trees around here. Man, it's beautiful in the spring here in Ohio. Bye, y'all.